back, guys. Fluid here, playing a little malphite top against Pantheon, which I would consider a hard matchup. So, in this game here, I'm going to teach you guys how to play malphite top, alright? Again, do a hard matchup. So, malphite, just in every matchup, is a super passive champion, especially in a difficult matchup. So, what you shoot for in early game laning phase is just farm, and then after you farm up, we're just gonna do it 4 times because it's just all farming. So after you go to just go through your farming, you're gonna need, and then team fighting, roaming, teleport, getting spot lane. All those things are very, very important when you play Malphite, right? So I'm just basic trading with them right now, just kind of like, okay, Pantheon, I'm just want to farm. One thing I am doing, I'm using that shield that you get, right? So basically, I'm only going in for CS, only going in for where I can potentially take damage when my shield is up. I'm like 100% full, I have a shield, so I can take hits from you kind of thing. So Pantheon, he went and roamed, it didn't work out for him, so I just got the free CS right now. You know, I don't want to push up too far in the lane, so I put a ward down, I feel pretty confident, I'm up here, just kind of trying to zone him off with CS. I'm still checking my ward, keeping my eyes on the map, just going to push this up, try to pushing it out, going back to base right now. And then, I see this Kindred in my ward as soon as it expires, and I just get out of there and go back to base, and you're good, right? So, first thing I pick up is the Kindle Gem. Not the Kindle Gem, what's it called? Yeah, Balmy Cinder. So, I go Balmy Cinder first over the armor piece for Sunfire Cape. I go Sunfire Cape first as Malphite, but I go Balmy Cinder first because it's just, I find it more useful. Okay, here. Let's back up a little bit. Let's go back to 2 times. Here we go. So, I see bot lane, I keep my eyes over bot lane, I go over here, ult 2, get the MF. This guy comes down here, gets some kills, we slow this guy up, so we get 1 kill, 2 assists right off the bat. I'm chasing, you know, nothing's gonna happen, so I just decide, hey, you know what, man, let's try to get this Kindred. So I see him going through the jungle, he's just like, yeah, I'm too good for you, bro. I'm like, okay, man. So, I'm just heading on back up top lane, and I'm going to pick up this wave, and then we're going to go buy some other pieces of our Sunfire Cape. Now, why Sunfire Cape first on Malphite? Well, armor, for one, because he scales up armor, right? And then the extra damage that you do with the Sunfire Cape, like the extra burn damage, is just very, very good, very helpful on Malphite, because you're a champion that's going to get right up next to him anyway, that's part of your kit, and to do that extra, like, damage over time is just very helpful. Very, very useful. So, that's why I was going Balmy Cinder first, and it helps you push out waves and farm. So, pushing out waves and farming, and then just extra damage over time is why I go Sunfire Cape first, and then why I get Balmy Cinder first. So, I call my jungler up here, I start fighting with him, get a shield gun, ult him, pop him up, this Rango gets a nice assist on that Pantheon there. This Pantheon is playing really aggressive. He's not bad, right? He's 1-1-1, but he's playing really aggressive. He's playing really proud of himself. So we're able to pick him off. You know, I think 1 more time in this game. So that's kind of what you want to do in Malphite. I don't ever want to fight the Pantheon on my own. I just kind of want to wait for my team, help my team out, just kind of give my team the tools to succeed. And that's kind of what I'm going to do this game with the Solution. The Solution, I see he's going off the lane, so I'm trying to protect him as much as I can, get in front of this Pantheon, just kind of get in here with the Solution right now. I chase this MF, nothing comes of it, but Lucian's just back here doing work with the Janna, who's doing a great job of protecting him herself. So that's kind of what you want to do as Malphite. You want to find a carry that's doing well, that you can definitely protect and will do a good amounts of damage for you, and that's what you want to do, right? So a lot of Malphites will just, hey, I see people ult, hey, I see people group together ult. Now that's good, but you have to protect people that do damage. So if no one on your team is doing damage, like right there, I seen that Annie caught out, and I ulted on her, but there was no one to help me do damage. So this Panther's gonna calm me down. He's gonna eventually kill me there. That was just unfortunate. I got kind of caught out. I kind of got behind the team there, so that was not so good. But that's what went down there. So this game kind of went back and forth a little bit. It was mostly one-sided, but we just couldn't end it out for some reason this game. Towards the end of the game, I was going to start building ability power on malphite, but the game ended before I had a chance to. What do I think about building ability power on malphite? Now, first off, I love AP mid malphite. Super fun way to play malphite. Just really refreshing. Not so competitive, but can definitely work if you give it a shot, right? My team's fighting. I'm definitely gonna make some fancy team plays into this. I get in a little late. I pick up one kill on Kindred, and then we just play Ring Around the Rosie. Get out. You know, easy stuff. I went late. That was my bad. My team kind of suffered for me. But back to AP malphite and what I think about building AP on malphite. So basically, AP is good on malphite when he's tanky enough already. So to use your AP scalings on malphite, you have to get like right in their face. So to bring that AP damage instead of the tankiness is really greedy and really risky. So I say my rule that I go by is if I'm tanky enough on malphite to where I'm not dying and to where I'm taking a lot of hits from their teammates, from their team, and it's fine, then you can build AP damage, right? Or if you're just kind of picking up tons of kills, then you can build AP damage. So this game, I wasn't really picking up tons of kills, and I wasn't really, able to take a whole bunch of shots from their team all that well. So I just kind of built tank till third item, and the game ended. So I was going to build AP, but I just didn't. Is it a bad idea? No, but I just didn't this game because the situation didn't arise to where I needed it, or to where it would have helped my team at all. So we kind of lost the team fight there. I tunneled really, really hard on that Kindred. It was not so hot at all, but it's not the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal. We did lose mid-turn. I think we went even in kills and we lost mid-turn, so that's not too bad. The Lucian traded back really well at the end there. So, yeah. This Kindred's gonna go in here. I'm just gonna go pop him up. Now, bringing that Keystone Mastery, you do a lot more damage. You do a lot more burst damage than people would expect. I highly recommend, man, I forget the name of the Keystone Mastery, dang it. So much brain farts, man. But I highly recommend the Thunderlord's Decree, or I forget, basically the lightning that comes down when you hit him 3 times. Because malphite is already like, just using your basic combo, you proc it, like, every time. So, it's very, very strong. Ringo went in on that Annie, he gets picked off, I think. No, he doesn't get picked off. But the Panther flashes away there. We get on this alley. It's gonna be an icy Panth. I went back on him there. I'm doing a ton of AoE damage with my Sunfire Cape right now, and with my hands. Now, I had my ultimate there, but I didn't use it because I knew the Lucian had it, so be sparing with your ultimate. Use it when you have to and when you need to, but don't use it just to secure a kill if it's already secured, right? Don't use it to kill still, because it's really much better on multiple people. I tried for a dive there, didn't really work out. It didn't really hurt us any though. I mean, we picked up 1 on the map, but that was down bot lane with that cannon, so it didn't hurt us, didn't help us. So it was all right. I tried for the Annie ultimate, so it ends up we worked out in the long run. So blue team double kill. So here me and this Janna, I'm trying to work this map, I'm trying to get this Kindred here. I think I end up getting him. Yeah, he flashed back into me. I don't know what that was about, but that's what I'm talking about with that proc again. That 3-hit proc is super strong, especially if you're gonna go like tank malphite. Just really, really strong on tank malphite, because it makes up for that damage that you don't have, just because you've been building tank. Now you do scale. Your E definitely scales off armor, but it doesn't scale as hard as it to where it's doing tons of meaningful damage. Now, it does help a lot, but it doesn't affect the rest of your skills. Like, the rest of your skills don't scale off armor. So I'm going to try to help the skill here. It's not going to work out. So your Q gives you 50% of the person that you hit with its move speed, as well as you get move speed when you proc when your shield goes down. So if your shield goes down and you Q somebody, you are moving insanely fast, and it catches people off guard, like how quick you can run away from stuff. So Malphite overall is a very, very all-in champion, but once your shield gets popped and you throw a Q on somebody, you have a lot of movement speed, especially if you're building boots or something. It's quite overwhelming and you're quite fast. So if you build like tenacity boots or even swifty boots, the tenacity will help you get out of the stuns and kind of make you move faster sooner, but the swifties is really, really good choice. But I usually go with those armor boots just because I scale off armor and I like my boots to do damage, so that's what's going on there. That's what's going on there. Just kind of being a tank for my team, getting in the front lines. Tanks are just very underrated in solo queue. Tanks have a huge impact on the game. Like, if we didn't have a tank this game, like if I was not a tank this game, we would have definitely lost, like, no problem. So, what just happened there was me and Kennen 2v3'd and Janna and Lucian 2v2'd, and we just won our individual matchups there. So, we aced them, we pushed turrets down, and I think my teammates ended up staying too long. I think I get outie though, so... oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is what happens. So, we're gonna go down here. Now, Pantheon is like this. So, when you're, when you're, like, near their base, and they have a Pantheon on their team, don't be near their base anymore. Because Pantheon has such a harsh re-engage with his ultimate, especially after he's at base with his home guards. It's kind of insane how quickly you can get caught out by a Pantheon off respawn. So, if you ever see a Pantheon on the other team, right, just when he respawns, stay away from your base, man. Stay away from their base, unless you guys are obviously ahead and you're very healthy. But if you have low health, he's gonna come with that ultimate. He's gonna pick you off because he's got those swifty home guards on. So, I did far better than my lane opponent this game, as well as for impact of the game. Me and this Kennen were really clicking, really going off. So, we had that really good synergy with our ultimates, right? But just in game, we were talking and we were chatting actually about something that happened earlier to him. So, it's really good to, if you can, guys, have some kind of chemistry with your partner you're trying to wombo with, right? Just kind of have some kind of chemistry. Don't be trash talking people. Don't be any of that stuff, guys. So just be friendly, especially with the people you're trying to wombo. I was trying to buy there, so, and then bad stuff happened to Kennen. Got Kindred, but that's alright. That's alright. I was trying to buy and then I accidentally clicked the screen because I'm an idiot. So, caught shopping, boys. So they're picking up Baron right now. I forget if they get it. Yeah, they do. They get it. The Annie did a really good job of blocking me off there. I thought her and the Pantheon were trying to close in on me there, but I didn't know at the time because we didn't have any wards on Baron. So, I'm kind of in a bad spot right now. There's no really teammates around. It's kind of awkward. So I'm just get out of there, go farm this wave. Malphite has a really good farming. He's super good at farming, especially when you build that Sunfire Cape. He clears waves super fast with his E and his W. It's just all this AoE damage, and then the Sunfire Cape really just kind of sets it over the top. Just is a lot of AoE burn all over those minions. So I seen those guys moving down on me. I got out of there. I seen those guys coming. I got out right in the nick of time. So that's perfect. I knew I had the Janna there for that extra movement speed, and then I got my extra movement speed from the shield there. Then Janna got caught in the dragon pit, in the Baron pit, so she was not too smart there. I don't know what happened there. She flashed way too early. Now, something you can do, guys, is if you can try to bait people out, right? So, then Janna, as soon as she went over there, she immediately flashed over that Baron wall. But what she could have done, she could have went right over next to the Baron wall and seen if they were going to hard engage on her. Now, this Kindred has super good ultimate right there, because as soon as me and that cannon jumped on him, he popped that Lambs or Spite, and it just completely shut us down. But this Lucian was way too strong this game, and he just wrecked through their team, even through the Lambs or Spite, man. So even the Lambs or Spite, their whole team got Lambs or Spite healed, their whole team got Lambs or Spite invulnerability, but this Lucian, he just went off so hard, and this looks like the end of the game, guys, but it's not. I told these guys to get off after 2, take 2 and leave, and they didn't, so they both got picked up. This Jane will get picked up in a second. So, now, they were ending the game, right? They were trying to end the game, and it didn't really matter, but some games, it will matter, guys. So, always use your best judgment. If it looks like that you're not going to be able to finish the Nexus off. Oh, this is beautiful. That was beautiful. So, basically, I knew that Kindred had a really good Lambs or Spite timing, right? So, I knocked out 4 with my ultimate. This Kindred jumps in with his, and just instant kills 3 people. Like, insta-gives 3 people, like, not a problem at all. And that was a super, super, super sexy quadra for this cannon. Super sexy quadra, super sexy combo. That's what I'm saying. We had this synergy, man. I knew I needed to get that Kindred popped up before he was to Lambs or Spite to shut down all accounts. So try to use your ultimate not only to protect your carries, but to also stop people from using their cooldowns, right? Because it is a stun, and it will stop people from channeling, and it will stop people from using their cooldowns just in general, period. So use it for that, guys. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy playing Malphite Top, and peace!